What's going on, guys, and welcome back. It's a beautiful day here in Kentucky. We got highs of 63 today. Super nice for this time of the year. Only problem is it's a little bit windy today, so we're going to try to find a location that's out of the wind and see what we can do. We're going to be targeting crappie mostly, but if they don't seem to be biting, we'll probably go after some bass. They should be moving in shallow this time of the year. It's very nice, like I said, and we're already actually at the location, so I'll catch you guys when we get down there. First fish of the day, little micro. Let's see if I think it's a largemouth. Yep, no rough patch on the tongue, just a little micro largemouth. Caught him on the 1/32 ounce jig head, monkey milk color. That's probably my favorite color. I'm either gonna throw this monkey milk or I'm gonna throw probably the pink Bobby Garland as well. They both work really good, but this is not what we're after, so we're gonna go ahead and get this little guy back and see if we can get on a crappie. That's a fish. That's a crappie right there. I don't know if it's going to be a keeper or not. It feels kind of small. Nope. First crappie of the day right here. He's going to be a little short. First fish of the day. Say first fish of the day. This is actually second fish of the day, but first crappie of the day. This one is going to be undersized. I think the size limit is 10 inches here in Kentucky. I'll double check that just to make sure, but we'll go ahead and get this little guy back because I know he's for sure not a keeper. That is a good sign that there is fish activity today, because I wasn't for sure if we were going to get any bites or not. The weather's been kind of weird. We've had some really cold days and nights, like the past 2 days, but then earlier before that we had highs of almost 80, so the fishing could be off a little bit, but hopefully that's a good sign, and maybe we can get on some more fish and maybe some bigger ones. Oh no, come on. Ooh. I just lost an absolute giant. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. The hook pulled. He actually bent the hook out. I probably need to change hooks. This one's been bent several times. And I just bend it back. He was right up underneath that log and absolutely crushed it. And I guess I fought him just a little too hard. I was afraid he was gonna run in there and break me off. And when I did, he tossed the hook and it actually got caught up in that tree and wrapped it up. Maybe we can get him to bite again. It was an absolute giant. Got a nice little red ear here. He's not very big. Otherwise, if he was, we'd probably be keeping him today. But that's a good sign. It's been a long time since we got our last bite. Lost that big fish right over there. So we decided to move down just a little bit because I couldn't hook up on him again. And I managed to get this nice little red ear. We'll go ahead and get him back and see if we can get on another one. That's a fish. That's a fish. Oh, yeah. First fish of the day. Just a little bluegill. It's not what we're going after today, though. Nice little bluegill. This is the Monkey Milk Bobby Garland Baby Shad. We're tossing it on just a 1/32 ounce jig head. We're going for that light presentation. They seem to like that around this time of the year. Let's see if we can actually get out there and get a crappie. I've had some pretty good luck in this spot in say last year, and I actually come here one time earlier this year, and we caught several nice crappie. So hopefully they'll be biting again today. We'll see. Oh, I missed him. Got bit again. That might have been a bluegill, I don't know. Oh, that's a fish. There you go, Brendan. Nice one, dude. This might be a bass, I don't know. If it's a crappie, it's huge. Oh, it's a huge one, dude. Oh, dude, it's stud. Oh, dude, absolute giant. Oh. Dude, that's the biggest crappie I've ever caught. Check out this crappie, guys. This thing is an absolute giant. Let me see if I can get it set up here and give you another view of this one. All right, guys, we just caught this crappie right here. I don't know how well you can see it. My camera angle's not the best, but we were just tossing that 1/32 ounce jig head out there with the Bobby Garland baby shad monkey milk color, and this thing just absolutely crushed it. Almost thought it was a bass whenever it hit. We got him in, and this is gonna be a nice eater. Let's get back out there and see if we can catch another one. Yeah. Yeah, right when you feel the brush is usually right whenever you get bit. That's a one. That's crappie. Nice one. Let's haul him in here before he hops off. Oh, that's another nice one, dude. Another nice crappie. I'm not sure how to tell what kind of crappie these are, if these are white or black. I haven't been crappie fishing long enough to be able to tell that. So if you guys know how to tell the difference between white and black, drop a comment down below and let me know how I can identify these fish. So we just made it down here to the spot that I've been fishing in the previous trips, but as you can tell, the water's up quite a bit. I bet it's up at least 3 or 4 feet from the last few times we've been here. So possibly going to be a better bite today, or it could be worse, you never know. But we got a lot more brush and sitting in the water now, so maybe these fish have moved up. The water temperature's quite a bit warmer than what it has been. We're almost sitting at 60 degrees, so these fish should be moving in for spawn. But today, right now, we're going to start out throwing this. This is a 16th ounce little underspin. We got the pink on because the water's a little bit murky, so should help these fish find the bait just a little bit better. If this doesn't get bit, we'll make a swap over. We're going to start out throwing this. Let's see what we can do on the first cast. I do know there is some brush along here, so I have to be careful not to get hung up, but they should be sitting pretty close in this brush right here. Oh, we just got bit right there. I don't know if y'all saw that. I missed it though. I don't know if it was a crappie. It felt kind of like a bass, maybe a white bass. There we go. It's a fish. Oh, yep. Was a bass. A little largemouth. Just a little largemouth. Go ahead and get him back. See you, little buddy. Thanks for biting. So that fish was kind of Well, you probably saw him bite, but he was right up next to those little sticks sticking up out of the water. As soon as I ran right through there, he hit it. All right, so before I decide to move locations, I'm gonna toss this out right here. This is my other rod setup. It's just paired with a and this is actually a 32nd ounce jig head paired with the Bobby Garland Baby Shad Monkey Milk color, and I got it tied with a little loop knot. The loop knot honestly isn't the biggest factor on this, but I decided just to give it a little bit more action since we are fishing from the bank. So we're just going to toss this around kind of up in this brush real slow to see if maybe we can get a bite before we move locations. If not, then we'll have to try to make our way around and see if we can find where the crappie are hanging out. May end up having to go heavier with the jig head up to a 16 because of the wind's kind of whipping in here and blowing it all around, and I can't really feel it. Oh, I just got bit right there. Man, I'm not able to capitalize on these bites. I don't know if I need to let them take it longer or what. I don't know if y'all saw that right at the bank. A little micro bass, just slow reeling it. I mean, look at this thing, it's tiny. That's fish. That's a crappie. That's a crappie right there. First crappie of the day. I don't know if it's gonna be a keeper. Ooh, he's pretty small. I don't think I'm gonna keep him. That is a good sign. First crappie of the day. He is undersized. I don't think he would make 10 inches, but nice, beautiful crappie. He's like solid black. Go ahead and put him back over here so he doesn't stir up the fish over there. Might have found him over here because that was as soon as it hit the water. Hopefully that's a good sign that we found some fish. I don't know if they're up in those flowers that are sticking out. Where exactly? Oh, that's another one. That's another one. This feels pretty small though. Oh no, that's a bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. Holy crap, that's a huge one. Look at that size of that bluegill. That's a nice eater size. Probably gonna keep him. So I just realized I didn't have my bucket on me, so I just ran it through his jaw. I didn't want to run it through his gill just in case I don't catch very many fish, and I'll probably let him back. But I just ran it through his mouth, and we're gonna put him on a stringer just for now. And if we catch a lot more, then we'll go up to the truck and grab our bucket. So I just caught that nice bluegill. I got him on the stringer over there, but I ended up breaking off a while back over there. So I thought I was losing a lot of fish on that loop knot. I wasn't able to get a good hook set, so I thought that was probably the issue. So I just swapped over back to the same thing, but I've just shot a regular, you know, fisherman's knot. It's nothing crazy, just a simple fisherman's knot, and I've seen to hook up a lot better. I caught that crappie, and then I just caught that nice bluegill, and I kind of found them over here in these little yellow flowers that are sticking up out of the water, probably in there bedding. So we're gonna get that back out there and see if we can catch another one. There's a fish. That's another huge bluegill. Heck yeah. This is awesome. I come out here for crappie, but it's an awesome time to get on these nice bluegill. So we're gonna keep a couple of these if we get on some big ones like this. Another hand-sized bluegill. Look at him, he's peeing there. We're gonna go ahead and get him on the stringer. I'm hoping we can get on some crappie. That's what I really like to get on, but if we just stay on these bluegill, it'd be pretty fun. We can get a couple fish to eat, and then we'll try to go after some crappie here soon, if they're not biting. That's a fish. That's got to be a crappie right there. That feels like a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice slab crappie. Look at that. Right in the corner of the mouth where you want it. I knew there had to be some crappie over here because I caught that smaller one. And usually if you find one crappie, you're going to find several more to go with it. He's in there good, I can't even get it out. Check that out. Nice, beautiful crappie. Nice time out here in the spring. They're up in the shallows spawning. This is the only time you can really catch them from the bank, so it's really fun to get out there and do it on this light tackle. The wind has kind of finally died down and changed direction just a little bit, so I've had to break out of the sweatshirt. It's getting pretty toasty. But man, these fish are getting fired up over here, so let's get back and see if we can get another one. Had another bite right there. I think I'm just making it to the edge of them on that little flower bed. So I'm gonna try to get it out there as far as I can, because that's just about when I get bit. That's a fish. Oh, he come off. He was running right towards me. I thought I got a good hook set on him, but he just popped right off. He was swimming right at me. There we go. That should get bit. That's right on him. Just watch the line, see if it goes tight while it's sinking. Nothing. Give it a little pop. So I've made a couple more casts in there. I think the bite's kind of slowing down in this area. If it does, we'll probably move around the corner and try that other little flower bed right there. And then there's one more on the back side that we're gonna try and see if we can get some fish off of. And then we'll probably make our way to the other side. But I'm gonna try this spot a few more times to see if there's anything else lurking in there. Alright, we're gonna do like 2 more casts and then we're probably gonna move locations. I haven't got a bite in several casts, so I don't know if it's because I'm standing in the water, maybe I've got this a little bit murky and it's kind of going towards them, so it might have scared them off, but I don't really have a choice but to stand in the water because the water's so high right now. But we'll make a couple more casts right here and then we're gonna make our way around the corner and fish those other little flower beds and then maybe try to find some brush if nothing else is working. Right there. There's one. That's a good one too. Really good one. Really good one. He absolutely choked it. Really good one. Another nice crappie. I may actually have to make a couple more casts. As I said, I was about to leave because I haven't had any bites, but just got this nice crappie right over there. As soon as you cast it in, it's like right on the fall you get smoked. So we're gonna see if we can get out there and hammer on another one. So I've just recently got into crappie fishing a little bit later last year and started doing a lot more of it this year, you know, this spring when everything's shallow, all the fish are moving up bedding. So I don't really know how to tell the difference between a white and a black crappie. A lot of them look really dark, and so I would think those are black crappie, but a lot of times I think they do change colors a little bit. So if you guys know, comment down below, tell me how I can tell the difference between a white crappie and a black crappie. I'd really love to figure that out. So I'm just now getting into crappie fishing a little bit. See if we can load off on a little bit of crappie today. I've somehow acquired a slow leak in my right boot, but that's not going to stop us from getting out here and catching fish. My whole right foot is completely soaked right now. Takes just about everything I have to make it out there to where these fish are at. And I usually get bit right on the fall. Is that a fish? That's a fish. It was so subtle I couldn't even feel it. Just felt like a little bit of weight. And this is another nice one too. This is a really good one. This one almost come unhooked. Beautiful, beautiful crappie. So this one is super dark. Let me step over here a little closer. This one is super dark. Look at the colors on that thing. It's so beautiful. See, I would say this is probably a black crappie, but if I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me down in the comments below. But another beautiful crappie. We'll get him on the stringer and get back out there again. They always say when you find fish, don't ever leave fish to find more fish. So we're gonna hang out here for just a little bit longer. And if they just keep biting, we probably won't even move. They're liking that real subtle approach today. Going really slow, just jigging it off the bottom. I started out kind of swimming it pretty quick and then letting it sink every couple seconds, but it didn't seem to work, so I just approached to this nice subtle presentation, and they seem to really like it. But I'm only getting hit just in the first couple seconds of my cast, so we're just barely making it to the edge of where they're sitting. If I don't get bit within like the first, 10 seconds or so, I'm just reeling it in, making another cast, because that's usually when they're hitting it right here. A couple more casts and I'm going to make my way around, probably to that gravel bank, and then cast back this direction. I think I'll be able to get a little closer to them than I am right here. Alright, so we just got set up. We were right over there casting this way, but we're going to try from this angle, because sometimes when you switch up the angle, the fish will bite a little bit better. And I should be able to reach the spot where I was catching them a little bit easier from over here too. So I actually wasn't able to really fish from this angle because there's a big log. I can just barely see it sticking out of the water, and I've been hung up in it twice and broke off once already, so I'm just going to kind of fish around this bend right here and see if I can locate any. Just did one more location change. This is our last patch of a little flower bed. I don't know if you can see it from where I got you sitting, but right over here there's a huge patch of these yellow flowers sticking out of the water. It's pretty shallow right here, but I'm going to fish kind of on the outskirts of it and maybe pick up some bluegill. I feel like they'll be in this spawning. Might catch a crappie, but I'm feeling like this is probably going to be more of a bluegill spot. So my camera ended up dying right when I caught this little bass, just right off those rocks over there. I'll go ahead and send the guy back. See ya, dude. Thanks for biting. So I was just fishing right here, kind of in these flower beds, and I broke off again. So I was walking back to grab my stuff, and I turned around, and as you looky here, nice little crankbait sitting in the tree. You never know what you're gonna find when you're bank fishing. So I fished that spot where I was catching all the crappie and bluegill again on my way back around, and wasn't able to catch any more out of that spot. The water's kind of gotten a little murky for some reason, so we've switched over to this bright orange color. We're going to toss it around, and I'm back where I actually first started fishing today, and see if we can get any fish through here. And if not, I'm gonna work my way around the other direction and fish some of this brush that's in the water if I can find an opening. There we go. There we go. There's our first crappie. It's been a long time since I caught one. Caught my last one. Look at that nice keeper sized crappie. We've worked our way around the opposite side from where we started, and first cast in, we've already hooked up. We'll see if we can get another one. Got kind of caught in the tree right there, and I didn't even realize I had a fish on until I got it out, and then I felt him pull. Another decent sized bluegill here. nice bluegill up in the shallows. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the video. It's been a blast the past 3 days fishing for crappie for the bank. Spring is here, the water temp is rising, so everything is moving up shallow, so you guys can get out there and catch them from the bank like I did. If you do want to see any other videos just like this one, remember to go ahead and drop a like on the video and drop a comment. If there's any other kind of fishing you want to see us do on the channel, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section below. And remember to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Peace.